And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a hot pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Nashville. Just over a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, if he's got a look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
Miller outside. Inside. Here's Bone. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now, let's take a look at Nashville's opening lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Williams is out there with Bol. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Alex Caruso out there with Johnson. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Thompson from long range. No good on that one. Nice defense from Dort. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams against Bol. Williams can't get it to go. The deep 3 from Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. On offense, here are the Thunder. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Johnson. Pass to Caruso. Oh, good with the triple. For Nashville, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Irving for 3. Rebound by Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Bol. Bol setting the pick for Irving from downtown. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 6.
And a gifted 3-point shooter. What makes Irving so dangerous is his incredible confidence.
And stolen by Miller. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dort. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Johnson. And Bol sends it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Bol. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins against Irving. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the jump by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong work.
That screen.
Guys.
Thank you, David.
You'll see in the NBA, hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for George. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City trailing. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge quickly.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One dude just from
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Joe. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Wiggins. Baseline Jay on the way. Again, Oklahoma City.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Irving for three. Now Bowl. Back to Williams. Offline with his three. The Thunder leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. You can't teach size, right? Clingan is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Jason Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Clingan. And it's Caruso in at the 3. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Thompson. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. And the 3 ball is good. Wallace has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Oklahoma City. The Stars trail by 11. Here's Irving. He's got 9. Will not go. Still looking for a shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. And Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And now the latest from our reporter, David Owen.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Pass to Klingon. Wiggins with it. Inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Irving surveying the floor. Williams dishes to Irving. Thompson from long range. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0-4. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a new improvement here for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Johnson comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Casey Wallace. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Johnson kicks to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Williams picks him up. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Step back shot. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Here's Black. Lays it up off the glass. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Johnson, the pass to Dort. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Thompson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. Thunder lead by 12. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Hello, everybody. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out?
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Stars trail by 12 on the court for Nashville. They've got Black. Ball is out there with Mark Williams. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Miller in at the small forward. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Dort kicks to Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Stars trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Pass to Dort. Here is Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Dort. An even 3-on-3 break. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Dort. And the Thunder lead by 13. And for Nashville, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Black, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish. He's in tight, but not sure on that.
And there's the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Here's Black. No good off the front iron. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Down low. Johnson with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Thompson with the 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And the rebound goes to Nashville. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tries the spin move. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Oklahoma City, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Walls is checked in for Alex Caruso. He hits the second from the line. The Stars trail by 13. Shoots from the baseline. Back the pass to Williams. Shoots in deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson outside. Williams finds Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Johnson. Cleans it from 9 feet away. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Joe Good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kept alive. Out to Miller. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Wallace. Williams with the block. Thompson outside. And so it's Oklahoma City having a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Wiggins, Isaiah Jones out there with Casey Wallace. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's coming in at the center position. It's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Williams is checked in for Joe Harris. Wallace dishes to Wiggins. Here's the floater. And Ball sends it back. Miller against Wiggins. Top of the key. And that one goes long. The Thunder lead by 16 to the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for two. And that one falls for Joe. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. Jalen Johnson comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Casey Wallace. Bowles setting the pit for Thompson. Play Thompson with that deep range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash down physical basketball, guys.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. First-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Outside, Dort. A lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Mark Williams.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Stars trail by 15. Thompson for 3. Nashville, no good that time either. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They led by as many as 18 points. Williams kicks to Dort. Kicks it out to Johnson. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And Ball pulls it down. Nashville has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thompson passes to Williams. Back to Thompson. Williams has a screen for Thompson. To the middle. Taken away by Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From 15 feet away. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge
huge margin of victory for Oklahoma City.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the three-pointer.
For three.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Johnson. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Nashville with it. It's a 13-point game. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Stars foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.